I ignored my mom's calls for years until the hospital called me. I used to think my mom would always be there. Growing up in a small apartment in New Jersey, it was always just the two of us. My dad left when I was 5, mom worked double shifts at a diner, came home smelling like coffee and exhaustion, and still managed to ask me if I'd eaten. When I got into college, I felt like I'd finally escaped that life. I moved out, got busy, and slowly, I stopped calling. At first, she'd call me every Sunday, then once a week, then once a month. I'd see her name on my phone and think, I'll call her later. Later never came. Years passed, I built a career, made new friends, started living my life. Meanwhile, my mom learned how to live alone. She never complained. She never begged. She just left voicemails saying things like, "Hey, Beta, just checking if you ate today." One day, my phone rang from an unknown number. It was the hospital. They said my mom had collapsed at work, heart failure. She'd written my name as her emergency contact. I flew back home that night. She looked so small in that hospital bed. When she opened her eyes and saw me, she smiled like nothing had happened. "You came," she whispered. That broke me.
I held her hand and realized it was rough, cracked. The same hands that used to hold mine while crossing the street. She apologized to me. "I didn't want to disturb you. I know you're busy." I cried like a child in that room. Passed away 2 days later. On her bedside table, I found an old notebook. Inside were dates and short lines. Called him today, no answer. He must be busy. Said happy. That's enough for me. To tell him I was sick. It's full of unread messages I can never reply to. If you still have your mom, please call her. One day the phone will stop ringing and it'll be too quiet.